And the air was just right for Skyrim. It's funny how when things break, and you need to fix them, that it's kind of like when it rains, it pours. So I had the pump on my AIO cooler for my computer took a dump, so I had to tear my computer apart and go buy a new AIO and install it and get all that running. And then last night I was going to take my wife out to sushi and the car didn't start. So dead battery. It had been giving me some warning for a little while that it was going dead, and it's a 2018, so the battery's like 6 years old. Those batteries don't last; they last 3 to 5 years. So if I got 6 years out of it, that's pretty good. So I went and bought a new battery, and they hide them. They batteries used to be in the front. Like you take off a battery bracket, take off the positive negative lead, pull the battery out, right? They used to be really easy to get to. No, this one's in a box behind the air filter up against the firewall in this Cooper. So not only do you have to pull the air filter box off and take all that apart, but then you got to pull the weather stripping off and pull the panels up underneath where the windshield wipers are to get to the negative terminal, and then take the front off the box, take the positive terminal off, and slide the battery out the front. And I'm like, what moron designed this garbage? Probably someone who wanted you to pay to have service done on your car. I think that's what it is they put it in a spot where, most people are going to go, oh, screw that. I ain't getting in there, and just take it in for service and pay their their exorbitant rates to get it fixed. I went through all the hassle, watched the YouTube video, tore it all apart, changed the battery out, put the new battery in. The car starts. That's great. But I wasn't able to register the battery to the computer, to the car. So it's still giving me an error saying that it's discharged, that the battery is dead. But the car starts, everything works. It's a brand new freaking battery. But it needs to be registered to the car. So even after all of that, 270 bucks for a battery and going through all the BS of installing it, right? I still have to take it into Mini Cooper tomorrow and have them register the battery to the car to clear the error so that it'll charge correctly with their so-called smart charging system. So I remember the good old days when you could pop the hood and you could climb in there with the motor and work on it. And there was simple things like, points, distributor cap, rotor, right? That you could change. You could set your own timing, on the car. You could, and nowadays you open the hood, you can't even tell where the frickin' motor is anymore. It's so crammed in there. You got to take everything apart just to get down to where the motor is. And then everything's computer controlled, so you don't know what's going on unless you got a computer you can hook it to. So I think they went that route just to make more money off of people from doing service. There's my rant for the day, and I'll pay their extortion tomorrow. Not that I really go anywhere anymore. I mean, I go and see my son once a week. That's probably why the only reason I need a car. Other than that, yeah, I pretty much hang out, or my wife drives me. So we're gonna play some Skyrim. That's what we're gonna do. And drink coffee. Oh yeah, and then I came back in after dealing with all of that and scheduling the appointment and everything, and I noticed that the dogs kicked over their water bowl, so there was water all over the floor. in the dog's room. Luckily, that floor is waterproof. So I just had to get in there with some towels and mop it up. And then, break out the mop it all up. And I'm like, dogs, really? You had to knock the water bowl over? So let's hope the game is going to play a little nicer than everything else has been playing with me today. That's what I'm hoping. I'm just hoping the game's going to play nice. So, hey, look at that. We fixed Hanny. If anybody remembers, Hanny was the horse from Arnima, right? That was invisible. And now Hanny is not invisible anymore. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, we fixed that. Although we should really move either the cart forward or Hanny backward, because Hanny is not actually connected. She's in the right spot, just not connected to the cart. Screw it, we'll deal with that later. I think we have to go talk to Muri and let her know that Elaine Defont is dead. So let's go deal with that.
So what am I supposed to do? Never leave the house? You want that ending?
You're closing the stall, and that's final.
You want to give up now, out of fear? Is that what we're going to teach our daughter?
Mama, so you don't know anything about this house? No.
We're not fighting.
Anyone
well,
seen entering
what news? Is Elaine?
It's abandoned, and it's
Alain Dufont now lies dead. Thank you. That bastard got exactly what he deserved. And I heard about Nilsine. You have more than fulfilled your part of the bargain. Please, take this. As payment, and a symbol of my affection. I'll never forget you.
So she gave me 800 and she gave me her ring. Alright, let's go talk to this guy.
Yes?
Vigilant Tyrannus.
Yes, I have. Adara made the rings herself. She's learning to bend the...
Excuse me, but do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave?
What's up? Sudden Strike Gaming. Welcome.
No, I haven't.
Seems no one in this city has. I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. We believe this house might have been used for Daedra worship, evil rites, and so forth.
Do you need any help?
I was actually just about to head on inside. Be good to have someone watch my back. Follow me, and keep your eyes open. Daedra are powerful creatures and tricksters. Never know.
Yeah, especially this one. You bend to me. You pledge your soul to me. Hey, what's up, Queen?
Fresh, huh? Wait, did you hear that? I think it came this way.
I don't know why I'm fixing the rugs, you know. He's just going to make a mess of the place. Probably my OCD. Give me the cheese. No, not the cabbage. I want the cheese. Thank you. Cheese. There's some more cheese on the table, too, isn't there? Oh, look at all the bread and cheese. We got bread and cheese. All right. Yeah, so you missed my rant about the battery.
Come on.
About the car battery. Dirty Razor, what's up? Give us dirty
Come out.
razors.
We know you're here. There's another door. See if you can get it open.
Weak.
Stendar's mercy. This isn't an ordinary Daedra. We have to get help.
Weak. He's weak. You're strong. Crush him.
I love the chair stacking. Very reminiscent of like Morrowind.
You first. Come on. Let's go.
No. Kill him. Crush his bones. Tear at his flesh.
Get out of my head, Daedra.
You will kill. You will kill, or you will die.
I don't want to die. I can't die here. The Daedra has us. It's you or me.
Oh, we don't have that dialogue.
I'm sorry. Of course, I should have realized. Honestly, I don't even know what to say. I can't believe I got tricked like that. And you can't scare me into submission. Let's get this over with already. Let's go.
Oh, this is interesting.
Kill him. Crush him.
Momentary
and
lapse of
I give
concentration.
my mace mortal. Yes, the mace of Molag Bal.
I don't care who you are. I'm Stendar. We're getting to the bottom of this.
No. Kill him. Your prize is waiting.
This is it. Time to cleanse this house of its filth. Be ready. By all I hold holy. Stendar, give me the power to destroy the Daedra worship from here. Time to strike. Now. Destroy it. Quick!
You come by to perform insulting
Got my
rites at my altar. No,
Course, practically a
you
trap
will
magnet.
die. Crushed.
We're almost through.
We gotta escape the basement.
Just in
Oh
time.
no.
We're safe here now. Come talk to me when you're ready.
Oh.
Good to have you by my side, friend. I need reliable people around.
Your save corrupted due to a new patch for Skyrim. All the advice I took and searched, I don't remember my game running so smoothly. Cool. That's awesome. It's done. The altar is destroyed.
We have struck a blow against darkness that will not soon be forgotten. You've made Skyrim a better place, and you have my thanks. Good work.
I thought you had lost it.
Indeed. Honestly, I was losing myself. I'm glad you came. Couldn't have done that without you. Please, take this for your trouble.
Oh, you gave me 1,000 gold. Oh, we could take him as a follower, too. She got a cute little smile on her face. It's been an honor. Take care.
The honor has been mine. You should be proud of what we've accomplished here. Good luck out there.
How am I? I've been fighting, replacing a battery on a 2018 Mini Cooper. I mean, I got it in. They hide them in the back, but
Need something?
I got it installed
On
and
the
all
coldest
taken
of
care
nights,
of it.
and the steam rising from my breath, I see the many faces of the dead.
I wasn't able to register it to the car, so I still have to take it in to Mini and pay the extortion to register it. So that was J Serpa's quest expansion for this one, so you can actually destroy the altar. You're learning Fallout 4? Cool.
It's
So
hard seeing good people warped by evil. That's why we're here. It's our solemn duty to protect them.
I wonder if... Oh, it blocked the whole place. Wow. Okay. We actually destroyed his altar. That's cool. I wonder if Logroth is still out in the world. Well, we should probably leave here and go rest. You don't like building in Fallout, so I'm playing with no building. Okay. I never really got into Fallout. You know, the whole post-apocalyptic world thing didn't really appeal to me. So it's pretty dark.
Every country has its dark corners. Honestly,
We should really move this horse back or the cart forward. What's up, Gears? So should we try to do that? Let's try to do that. We're gonna try to fix this.
Cup of ale at the end of the day in 5 minutes without a fight.
Hopefully OBS doesn't end the stream. So keep your fingers crossed. We're gonna try to move that horse so you can see where the horse is, right? The horse is up here, and you can see where it should be connected to the cart, but it isn't. So we're gonna move the cart
Good to have you by my side,
forward
friend. I need reliable people around.
and connect it to the horse. But the horse was invisible before, so we just made the horse so it wasn't invisible. Now we actually need to connect it to the cart.
Skyrim
So that's what
stands
we're going to
authority,
be doing.
and the Vigil of Stendar will soon be called into service like never before. But we stand ready, as always, to meet together.
You stand ready as always. All right, let's hope it doesn't decide to crash wholly on us. We're going to go into the creation kit. And we are going to go. Yeah, keep your fingers crossed, Shot. I apologize if it ends the stream. Hopefully it won't. I have to move that cart forward and connect it to the horse. I had problems with the horse being invisible before, so I fixed that. And what it was is it was using a different horse model, and since I changed all the horse models, it didn't know where the skeleton was for it, so it wasn't able to render it. But when I changed it back to the cart horse model, which is still vanilla, then it worked. So that's good. All right, so we want to go and open up Arnima. And I have Arnima. Now I wonder if I think I made a patch for that. Well, I'll tell you what, let's unclick that. I think I called it Beyond Reach. Beyond Reach horse cart patch. That's the file. So we're going to make that the active file and say OK. I haven't converted that to an ESL yet either, so we can probably do that too. What's up, Shot? I saw you with your fingers crossed up there. I know you're going to be streaming in about, an hour. Right? That's okay. I'll get off and I'll send everybody over to your stream if you want to stream. I just needed to play for a little bit. Like I said, I spent this morning changing a battery on a 2018 Mini Cooper, and they hid it in a box all the way in the back up against the firewall. So you have to like take the whole air intake apart and spin it out of the way to get to this box, and then take the top off the box and take part of the cowling that's up by the windshield, take that off to get down to the negative terminal of the battery to disconnect the battery. And then you have to take the front part of the box out, you know, so you can slide the battery out. So yeah, it was about an hour and a half project just to change a freaking battery. You're downgrading Skyrim? Of course, the upgrade stinks and nothing works. Okay, well, downgrade it. All right, so we're going to go to, in any case, I got the new battery in, but the battery needs to be registered to the computer in the car. So I still have to take it in and pay the pay the fee to get the battery registered to the car. So I got an appointment for tomorrow morning. Take it into Mini of Concord and have them deal with it. So we're trying to get to Arnhem. There. We don't want to go to Arnhem. We want to go to Markarth. So that's in Tamriel World Space, I think, right? Tamriel. And then we want to go to Markarth, M-A-R-K, Markarth Exterior, which should be right there. All right. Have a few downsides. Yeah, well, technically it's made by BMW. Okay, you see where Horsey is. So it actually shows the horse there. That's the other cart. Oh, this is the cart we want over here. And you see where the cart is and you see where the horse is, right? What's up, Big Mama? Welcome. So we're actually going to move this cart forward. Click on the cart. That's going to be fun. Really? Wow. So it's a couple of different pieces. All right. Well, that's kind of funky. So let's edit that. And let's look at where we're at here. So those are low. So I need to rotate that. So let's see if this is the correct rotation. Nope. How about this? Yes. And we're going to have to rotate. Oop. That way also. Wow, I don't know if I wanted to do that. All right. Let's cancel that and put that back where it was. It's strange that we have two sets of benches. All right, so fixing buggies, or is this a new object? This is from Arnima, and we already fixed. Let's try to go back and see if the cart moves back. We may have to reload this. Yeah, it's not letting me move it back. So we're going to have to shut this down, say no. We're going to have to reload it. I'm going to have to move the horse back to connect to the cart. What's up, Ray Ray? You're up late. The first issue I had was the horse that they were using interfered with Horses Renewal, Skyrim Horses Renewal that I'm using. Yes, Beyond Reach is where that's from. So we're actually going to start this up again because I didn't want to save that. So the first thing I had to do was actually change the horse to being the actual cart horse rather than the unique horse it was using before, because it interfered with Skyrim Horses Renewal. And changing the load order didn't change it because it's using a different, how did I learn how to do it? Opened it up and played with it, read a lot of tutorials. And being OCD, and when I see a tree that's floating in my game, I have to fix it. Yeah, we have lots of people in here. Well, there's 9 people in here now. We've had more than that before. We've had upwards to almost 20 people in the stream before. We just have a lot of talkative people today. Usually we just have a bunch of lurkers, you know. So we're going to open a file. So the first thing you want to do when you open this up is you want to open the file you want to work on. And I actually have one that I was working on that I used to fix the horse, Beyond Reach, and Horse Cart Patch Nico. So we're going to set that as the active file. Say OK, and it's going to load up that plus any masters that it needs. And then once we're in there, wizardry. This is the new mod play order. Well, this is still the same list I was working on before. I'm just fixing errors. I tried to recreate the list I had before, which is 1,350 mods. And so I had a couple of issues yesterday. One was word wall transparency fix. So too many people to write down all the names. Yeah, I don't write down names. I just try to remember people. If you show up enough, I remember you. Like I remember, Big Mama Becky. I remember Ray Ray. I remember Ireshot. I remember, G Meow and Gears. Those are all people that show up all the time. So Krusty live stream. Cool. So we want to go to an exterior world space again. And we want to go to Tamriel. And we want to type in Markarth and find Markarth exterior. So this should be before we made any changes to that. So this is the Markarth exterior. We're going to let it load. The thing is that there's a bunch of markers here because there's a battle that happens here. So when you see these things that look like balls with yellow coming out of them, that's actually an impact, a fireball impact. And then when you look at all these blue and red things, those are markers for a battle that's going to happen. So this is actually the cart that we want to work with. And there's our horse that we want to work with. So we're going to kind of scroll over here. And we're going to grab this horse. We might be able to tell you what we're going to do with the horse. couple things. We're going to move him back so that he's right about there, and then we can kind of pan around and say, okay, so he's still got to go over a little bit. Oops. All right, give me the horse. Horse is a horse, of course, of course. And no one can talk to a horse, of course. Unless, of course, that horse is Mr. Ed. All right, different show, right? Yeah, I know his lip looks funny. Don't worry about it. It doesn't look like that in game. All right, and we're gonna actually we have two options here. We can either move the horse down, but that's probably gonna put his feet into the ground. So the other option we have, since he's not actually connected to the cart yet. So let's move this over so we can see him from a top view. So first off, he's crooked to the cart, right? So we are going to pull up. Well, we're holding right click so we can straighten him out. And then we hold left click so we can move him over. That looks pretty good. So now the only thing we have to deal with is height. Oops. Remember, it's three-dimensional. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to scale the horse down. So we're going to go into edit. We're going to make him a pony. You want to make him a pony? So let's make horsey smaller. Probably. Okay, so that's 0.9 and it's still kind of high. We may be able to raise this up. Tell you what, let's leave the horse at the regular height. And let's see if we can grab, okay, so we're going to say okay to that. Let's see if we can grab this thing. I don't know if that's the whole cart or if that's just the front piece. So let's try moving it up. That's the whole cart. So that's almost attached. It looks like it needs to go over a little bit. The cart is now slightly off the ground. We're close though. Let's grab our horse again. That is not our horse. Where's the horse? Where's our horse? Oh my gosh. Okay. Horsey, where are you? That's the wall. There's our horse. Okay. So we need to get back to our horse. We have other markers here that are in the way. So that's kind of what we're having a problem with. It's picking other markers. So let's move our horse over a little bit. That's not bad. They're actually connected now. but the horse will be slightly, or the cart will be slightly off the ground. So I'm wondering if I can grab the cart and rotate it a little bit and then lower it. So let's grab the cart and let's edit. That is the cart. We'll put that there. So we're going to rotate this cart a little bit. Not that way. The problem is that it's kind of on the corner. So we need to do both of them to get it straight, and then we need to lower it. So that would be our Z. Not bad. Now we need to move it forward a little bit. So we'll say OK. Come on, don't be messing with me. Okay, so that's good. That one's off by a little bit. So we can move the horse or we can move the cart. I'm thinking we're going to move the cart. So I guess it needs to be on the other side. Come on. Oh my gosh. It's so touchy. All right, let's try something like that. And that one is a little bit. Off. So I wonder if we can just move the horse over a touch. It's close. We're really freaking close. So grab horsey head. Move horsey over. That's not the horse. Grab horsey head. So I'm going to need to tilt just a little bit. All right, let's tilt horse. Edit. All right, which way do we want to tilt the horse? That's not the horse. Cancel. What are we on? I wonder if we can grab just that. Edit. That's a set stage. We don't want the set stage. So it's difficult to grab just what we want to grab because there's all this other stuff here. That's really close though. And I'm thinking our wheels Our wheels are slightly into the mud, but that's okay. I just figure it's muddy there. We could bring it up a little bit. So let's grab this and let's go Z and bring it up a little bit. And let's rotate around. The one in the back I'm not too worried about. That's better with the wheels. They're actually sitting on top of the dirt now. Okay, we're going to run with that. And we're going to say save. Close. So yeah, we made the horse visible, and then we moved the horse back and reconnected it to the cart. Oh my gosh. Oh, is that the 24-hour stream? I can play for 45 minutes. For 45 minutes. All right. Well, we're gonna make that in ESL first. We're gonna make it a light plugin. I did add a couple other plugins. I'm at 1353 now. What were some other things that I added? Oh, I changed the texture. Sexy biscuit. Ooh. Some guy named Biscuit? Okay. I like the idea of sexy biscuit. You know, with a little gravy on top, a little sausage gravy on my sexy biscuits. Maybe a couple eggs over medium on the side and some bacon. Now you're talking. That's some sexy biscuit there. Oh, I love biscuits and gravy. Can feel my arteries hardening just thinking about it. Can't change from novice? That's a bummer. I mean, you won't die, but it is kind of a bummer if you want something a little more difficult. Alrighty. Hold on to your butt. So this is SSD edit. We're going to right click over here. We're going to go apply script. And the script we have is find ESP plugins, which can be turned to ESL. We're going to run it. And the only one we're really concerned about is the one we just created. All of these other ones I'd need to compact the form IDs. So I've got a couple here. Fluffy Snow, Blended Roads Patch. Can be turned to ESL. I wonder why I have Fluffy Snow. Synthesis. Beyond Reach, Horse Cart Patch. That's the one I'm worried about. So E7 should be all the way at the bottom. And we need to find E7. These are all EFE. Okay, there we go. E7. Get the header. Right click on it. Say edit. Say yes, I know what the hell I'm doing. And make it an ESL. And say okay. All right. A biscuit is not a cookie. No, we're talking in America, buttermilk biscuits. So they're about yay big around. They're about yay tall. They break them in half, buttermilk biscuits, and then they cover them in sausage gravy. Oh, man, it's so good. So for breakfast, biscuits and gravy. If you ever come and visit Ray, get some biscuits and gravy. You're going to fall in love. A sexy biscuit streamer. Okay. I got my biscuit. All right. The other one we were looking at was Beyond Reach. Okay, so we already did that one. So we're looking at, what's the other one here? Fluffy Snow Blended Roads Patch? I'm not using Fluffy Snow though. I'm not going to worry about that one right now because I may end up taking that one out. That might be the wrong patch. So we're going to close that. We're going to save that. The one that we made with the horse, we changed to ESL though. So that's all good. That's all good. Let's sort the load order. You make biscuits and gravy from time to time? Oh yeah. That's my jam. When I go up north and it's cold and snowy outside, I want biscuits and gravy for breakfast. And there's a place called Mel's Diner over here that makes, it's 3 buttermilk biscuits. So broken half, it's on like they have oval plates. So you get 6 half biscuits smothered in sausage gravy and 2 strips of bacon. They used to have a deal many, many moons ago that you could get all of that for $1.95. Now you're talking a long time ago. Now it's more like $5-6, but that's still pretty reasonable considering how inflation has gone. Your history on YouTube channel is Biscuit Stick. Tao Kai Loi. Yeah, but would I turn on the gas and my friend Rocky was in there? You might, Rabbit, you might. But would I throw a lit match in there if my friend Rocky was in there? Boom. Okay, Rabbit, you've convinced me. Having a Looney Tunes flashback for some reason. And the only image I get is Wile E. Coyote stuck in a hole that looks like his body in the middle of the road. Death row meals for sure. Yeah. If you're ever on death row and your final meal you want, I want biscuits and gravy with thick bacon on the side. Don't give me none of that paper bacon. It's not bacon, it's paper. It's flavored paper. I want to have to chew my bacon. And I like it crispy but not crumbly, which is difficult. Anybody who cooks bacon, there's that point when the fat has just turned brown, but before it's crumbly. That's perfect. Best biscuits and gravy I used to get besides my brother's was Thunder's Biscuits World. Ooh, in Virginia, yeah, you're gonna get good biscuits and gravy there. Mel's Diner does pretty good biscuits and gravy where I'm at. So, and they've got one up in Placerville, up on the way to Tahoe. So we usually stop there. Your chat picture is me with a wig on. Okay. Well, this is me without a wig on. All the ladies say I have a nicely shaped head. It's true. Your only brother passed away this August? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I only have one sister. She's still alive and still a pain in my ass. But that's a good thing. She got a bunch of kids. So I have I got 3 nephews and a niece from her. And they're all growing up. My youngest son is 23. My oldest is 35. Well, do you have cousins or nieces, nephews? First time I've caught a stream. Hey, the gray-haired gamer. I can relate. The only gray hair I have is on my chin. The gray hair on my head I shave off. So the big man decided I should be bald. I decided I wasn't going to fight him. Your brother has 2 kids, so you still have family. You have nephews. Stay in touch. I do a Skype call every week on Sundays. Normally I get together with my son. He's only about half an hour away from where I'm at. And we go out and go hiking. My daughter's in China, and my parents are probably about 4.5 hours driving from where I'm at. So I don't get to see them very often, right? Really have to organize Mod Organizer like this? Yeah. Your oldest is 50, your youngest is 47. Okay. You got a couple years on me then, Big Mama. How is that possible if you're only like 37? That's what I want to know. How can you have a 50-year-old kid if you're only 37? You still have all your hair? Hair's overrated. I love my haircut. I wake up in the morning and go, wait, I got to do my hair. Okay, I'm ready. Save a lot on shampoo, too. All right, let's check out where our horse is. All right, the horse is still there because that's probably baked onto my save game. So maybe we should go back. I would have to reload that area. All right, tell you what, let's go run inside.
We do this for the good of Skyrim and her people. Never forget that.
So we're going to go in here. 6 grandchildren. Oldest grandson lives in Fiji. Okay, cool. Your oldest is 27, 28, 26, 27. Are you guessing? You'll be 69 this next May. Yeah, you got a couple years on me. I'm 55. I'm a youngin'. I have 5 kids. 2 of them biological, 3 of them I inherited when I married my second wife. But they're all my kids. Oh! Let's see if that reset the horsey. And the answer is no. So that's probably baked on my save game. But the horse should be moved on a new game. 67 in February? 72. Nice. We have the mature crowd here today. Except for Ireshot. He could be one of our kids. Or excuse me, Ayershock could be one of our kids. You're 23? Ayershock 16? Yeah. I think, you know, that looks
Nothing
like
can
we
stop
have
me.
a little bit of a battle going on here. Heightened Soul Cultist. Okay, we're going after you. Who's this?
Smooth strides.
Come and face the full
Who's the invisible one that just ran by me? Oh, that one. Alright, who's over here?
Silent as the grey fox.
Ready to die?
Forsworn. Where you at? Oh
Is that
my
the
gosh.
best you've got?
We got bad
You
guys
don't stand a
everywhere,
chance.
though. Look at all the ones that are up the hill. Those are all Welwas. Oh my gosh, we have a bunch of Welwas coming. I mean a bunch. We'll run up the hill, see if we can get them. You know what we do need to do, though? We have to report back to Astrid. Save. New save. Then we're going to load it. I have 2 granddaughters. One of them is 2. The other one is 8. I want to load that. I want to load that game. Bedtime. All right, Ray Ray. Thanks for stopping in. All your grandkids have 4 legs? I got 2 kids laying right behind me that have 4 legs.
You can do better than that, can't you? I'll grant you a worthy demise.
Flame on, Welwa.
You lack technique.
We have 2 more bad guys down here.
Your legacy will be as a That one hurt. Just kidding. Have you no honor?
All right, we cooked them. Should we use the King's Glaive? Let's see if we have our... Okay, we do have our... Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to spend the night here. That's not set up. Why is that not set up?
Too late to back down now.
Give me a moment. Yeah, reset everything. All right, so that's the flip dagger.
Ready as I'll
flip
ever be.
dagger. Let's put those in number 2. Yes. And then let's do that. And then let's do that. And then this is group 1, should be the regular dagger. And it's not set up. Oh my gosh. Items. Let me remember what I'm doing here. Right, left.
Do you have any last words?
Favorite that. No, favorite that. Go here. Grab that. Go there. Go there. Do that. And then I want this to be there also. That is 6, 7, 8, 1. This should be 2. Okay, Louie. I think we're ready. Now we can set up a tent and spend the night. It's weird how that resets itself sometimes. So it's 5 in the morning. We'll sleep for 4 hours. Well, the sun's out. Let's get up. All right, Ray Ray. It's going to be a while before I go to bed. Oh, so pretty. This is where the Forsworn came from.
You truly believe you can kill me? You are deluded.
All right, so now we just have Imperials hanging out at the Forsworn camp. Never having kids? Kids are fun. You know, when you're like 35, 40 years old and you want to play on the swing set, they look at you kind of funny. Unless you got a kid going, "Daddy, Daddy, Daddy," then it's okay. You can ride the swings and go down the slides all you want, as long as you got a kid going, "Daddy, Daddy, Daddy." Then you're all good.
Greetings, sister. You look weary. I have something to help you relax, if you're interested.
Been adopted?
What are you talking about?
The finest skooma, the sweetest moon sugar, at a fair price, of course.
You're convinced they'll win, huh?
Just give me what you have and we both walk.
Oh, are we crashing? Oh, you're kidding me. So I guess my luck's not a whole lot better with the game. That's some bullshit, Carlo. Saber cat. Dragonfly low. Array emitter. Cylinder 01, 03. Okay, that's really random. That is really random. Skooma and Moon Sugar is a bad dude. Delete that. I have no idea what that crash was. Ghost will be watching Saturday. I've said him bad, killing Parthenags. Oh no. You killed party snacks? I don't think the whole marrying up and settling down thing is for me. Rather just stay single for my whole life. Don't want the responsibility of any other than myself. That's fine. My old roommate, he never got married. He never had kids. He's doing his own thing. So if that's your gig, I just, the way my granddaughter looks at me when I'm teaching her new stuff, and the way they want to emulate me. Um, I'll give you an example. Okay, I walk the dogs around. I have a park next to my house, so I walk the dogs around the park every day. And the path is gravel. And most of my life I've worn shoes, so my feet weren't used to walking um, barefoot, right? My feet were soft. Um, when I went to Mexico and I went to Hawaii, I see these kids running around through the jungle, right? Over branches and rocks and, everything, barefoot. And I'm thinking, your feet can handle that if they're used to it. So I started walking the dogs barefoot every day. I walk the dogs barefoot in the summertime, right? I don't do it in the winter. But it's kind of rough on the gravel, right? The gravel is kind of spiky. So my granddaughter, my 8-year-old granddaughter, saw me going barefoot. She goes, "Are you not wearing shoes?" I'm like, "No, I'm not going to wear shoes. I'm trying to toughen my feet up." So she decided she wanted to go barefoot also. She wanted to emulate Grandpa. And she actually did really good, you know? She's tough. She took it, you know? So we both walk the dogs barefoot in the summertime. And that's pretty cool. So when you see things like that, it just makes you realize that you can have an impact on their lives. Um, like to walk barefoot at the Lego convention? Okay, yeah, no. No. My feet aren't that tough yet, but I wanted to tough them up so that when I go to Hawaii or when I go to Mexico, I can run around without shoes and not be like I'm walking on needles, you know. I got to toughen up my soul. So that's what I'm doing. It works too. And it's also good for grounding. I don't know if anybody here is into that, but feeling the earth beneath your feet or the grass helps ground me. So I really enjoy that too. Yeah, I'm a weirdo. Oh, I'm sure Ireshot's kidding. At the Lego convention? On Jack Rocks? Well, yeah, I'll tell you what, the gravel that they put on the path, they're tiny. They're about this big, and they're spiky. They're not round or flat, right? They're pointed. So that'll toughen you up. You know a thing or two about grounding? Cool. It's good for you. Um, Skyrim. Oh, is that how it goes? That helps ground me too. All right, let's see if we can not crash. So we need to spend the night again, sleep. So at least we didn't lose very much. And we're going to do about 3 hours. Then we're going to get up. Pack up the tent. Skyrim. Yes, exactly. Exactly, shot. So, unfortunately, we need to save and reload because I don't have my paraglider. Wish I could figure out that. No crashy crashy. Well, I had one. And that's terrible because we've only been playing for like an hour. Oh no, okay. Oh, hey, we're inside a mountain.
You don't stand a chance.
See fire. Oh no, why are we walking slow?
Was that supposed to hurt?
We're getting away from the bear. Alright. So we're on our way. Skyrim. You know, I'm curious. We're in combat with a short-faced bear. So let's do this. Do this. Now we're out of combat, which means now we should be able to fast travel. I want to see if that horse got fixed. My fist, your face. Oh no, we're sick. Items. We want a eagle feather.
Feels good, huh?
So this is from Horse's Renewal. You can see it's a different shaped horse.
There once was a hero named Ragnar.
Oh, don't sing about Ragnar.
Right run from old Rorikstead.
So yeah, the horse is still in the wrong location. Bummer. Punch out a dragon. All right. We are going to try to go... We're going to try to go see Astrid. But we did get to check out Jay Serpa's quest expansion. Should we take the high road? Let's take the high road. You know what?
We won't return empty-handed.
Those are orc hunters.
I can feel it in my gut. This should... We're not alone.
Too late to back down now.
We've got little goblins as...
We're not alone.
Who are you trying to impress? Do you have a death wish?
Hope that makes sense. This looks like what I'm wishing Elder Scrolls 6 is going to look, but Bethesda might disappoint. They will. Elder Scrolls 6, they have full orcish armor.
We are on the hunt.
Okay.
It will be a good day. I can feel it in my gut.
You guys are pretty big. Okay, so Ogre Club. System save. New. Okay, so we did that.
Think you can mess with an orc of the Reach? Let's
All right,
go.
so
This
I
is
have
the
a
real
file that is a Ogre Club fix file. So I need that file because I haven't installed it yet in the game. So that should be in my archives. So this would be under Ogre. Fix for Ogre Club. Let's look at the mesh. Got a question. When using mods such as more sliders for feet or textures replacers, do I need to uncheck all vanilla hand feet textures before batch building? I build them all, but I'm not an expert on body slide, so I don't know. So, that's probably the file I want. Copy, paste it, install it. Okay. Enable it. Let's put it under general patches. That should be okay. Let me check one other thing. It's not that ogre though. So it's not Fourth Unknowns, because that's Fourth Unknowns ogre. So I'm thinking it might be, I wonder if it's under roguelike encounters. Or it may be under I don't think it's under this. Clan Fears, Daedra, Third Songs, Enchanted Hungers, Morrowind Creatures, Ogres, Ogrims, Scamps. So I wonder if they have an Ogre Club. I think it's all the way at the bottom. So it's not under Fourth Unknowns. I may have to go in game and find out where that came from. So I want to look. Well, let's see if that fixed the Ogre Club. If not, we'll have to click on it. Textures, all 3BA and body slider CBB, if no option for 3BA. Thinking that. Okay, you guys are having a conversation about body slide. It does have nail mods. That's where my character gets her spiky fingernails, her claws. Those are from Divine Elegance, and they come in all different colors. And they also have toenails. So fingernails and toenails in Divine Elegance. I used to have a file called fix for Ogre Club. So I'm wondering if I need to actually fix that. We'll see. CB feet and hand textures. Okay. Well, the nails are actually a separate NIF. So they're not going to overwrite whatever texture you're using for your hands and your feet. But it will use something like, a backpack slot or whatever. Well, shot's going to be on here in just a couple minutes. So I think I'm going to check on this Ogre Club. If it's repaired, great. If it's not repaired, I'm going to go fix it, but I'll probably be ending stream so that I'll send everybody over to Shot stream. Because Shot should be starting up here in about 3 minutes. You have the fingernails and the toenails mod. UMB body type. Okay. Uncheck the vanilla. That I don't know. Like I said, I usually check everything. When I batch build. But like I said, I'm not an expert on body slide for sure. I want my girls to have a little bit of jiggle. I don't use any SMP enabled male bodies. I do use perma underwear on everybody for YouTube friendliness. New mod list. You haven't built anything yet. Okay. Well, here's the great thing about Body Slide. You can try it one way, and if it doesn't work the way you want it, you can always run it again. Right? And if you're using MO2, it installs like a mod. So you can pretty much wipe whatever you did and redo it with different settings. So that's the wonderful thing about Mod Organizer 2 and creating things like Nemesis and Body Slide files. It's like a do-over, a built-in do-over button. If you don't like the way it comes out, just do over. Try different settings. Unchecking and see if that works. Okay, well, yeah, give it a shot. Speaking about shot, you all should go over to Shot Stream, our Shot Stream. Because, like I said, I'm just going to take a look at this club and then I'm out of here anyway. Using Vortex, more user friendly to you? Okay. It's more of an easy button. I'll give it that. But it also manages all your files for you. So I mean, it's not going to let you.
We won't return empty-handed.
Overwrite files and things like that. All right, hey.
Aye. It will be
the
a good
club
day.
fix worked.
I can feel it in my gut.
You see his club now? Now his club's not purple.
Think you can miss with a good reach. Let's go.
Boy, he took like 3 arrows to the head.
One of these days we need to head back to the rift empty-handed. Get some of that good Riften mead.
So yeah, the ogre club. Oh, we can't pick it up. Thank you, Gears. Far from the sharpest tack in the pack. Well, here's the thing. That just means that there's room to learn. Right? There's lots of room to learn. That's one of Fourth's ogres. They just killed a bobcat. Dushkin Yal. I left a bow there. I really like that bow model, but I think for this character, I really like the bow she's carrying. Alright. Oh, squirrel! We'll get that later. Say goodbye to the kind folks.
Till next we meet.
So everybody go check out Shot Stream. I fixed that ogre club. I'm happy about that. And until next time, mod it till it breaks, then mod it some more. Yep, head on over there. That's exactly what I recommend. Matter of fact, I'm going over there too.